Good afternoon, Master Tanaka. Good afternoon. I am Master Jesus and I come with much gratitude to this dialogue of ours. The orientations that are always brought here through these messages conduct the energies to beings that many times they are not realizing because they have not yet understood the true content of the energy. When we say that everyone possesses the energy of God, this is the ultimate truth. But for many beings, this still has no real meaning because for them, God is still an illusory image that they carry within themselves. It does not yet have the content of what the true energy of God is. But what I say to the Master is that despite this, when we bring our message and conduct our energy so that they can recognize themselves through them, I, Master Jesus, say yes, this is activity. However small the reach may be, but I say that it is activity because the awakening of every human being brings to himself an energy that is within him. Many still do not recognize this energy, but upon awakening, I say that this energy arises as if it were to arise within the being. Because when the being awakens, he brings with himself the recognition that is necessary to manifest the energy of God. Of course, each human being is still within an energetic level, but what I always indicate is that everything you do within the energy of respect for yourselves bring the recognition of the energy of God. Because within the energy of God, I will say this axis. The axis that directs all of this is the energy of respect, and when you make this recognition within respect, I tell you that all consciousness becomes propitious, becomes favorable to be awakened. The human beings is in a process that you say is evolutionary. So when you allow yourself to walk within this process, what you will come to realize is that every step you take, which means with every permission to recognize that you are, yes, returning to your natural state. The natural state of every human being is God's consciousness. So here, today, you have some, I will say, some specifications for this energy. So, what you must always observe, although these specifications are within your parlance, as being yes, energy of a high vibration, what is important, what is essential, is how you are internalizing this energy. Everything you do in your life, it must have the concept of God's energy. And when I put this concept, it means that this energy is a pure energy and it establishes itself by itself. It is not necessary that any kind of comparison be made for this energy to establish itself in you. So this must always be observed because many of the beings based their lives through comparisons because they say that if you don't have this comparison factor, they have no way to guide their lives. But what I, Master Jesus, guide all of you to do is to establish that your energy is absolute so that everything that you determine in your life is within this concept of the absolute. And when you do this, you will perceive that the energy that is inside of you is pure energy and that it has within it all the knowledge necessary for you to recognize yourself. With this process, all of you will achieve your goals because no matter how unconscious a human being is, everyone has God's energy inside. So, what I tell you is that in your essence, you all do wish to manifest this God's consciousness. So, with this guidance, I ask all of you to come to this path and use the energy that is contained in this message to bring you a clarification of how you should behave. Because in this way, you will observe yourself and take care of your energy in the proper way. With this guidance, with gratitude, I say goodbye. Thank you very much.